Welcome to Quiplash. I'm your host, Schmitty, and I've been told that I'm no longer allowed to accept tips. Good-looking group, judging by your names anyway. Here's round one. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's, and decide who wins. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Okay, moment of truth. Starting us off, the next TV spin-off, Law & Order Special Blank Unit. Okay, everybody pick your favorite. Next, the devil's biggest complaint about hell. Get to voting. Next prompt. The worst gig for any truck driver would be delivering blank. Vote on your devices. That's it for round one. Let's bring up the scoreboard. Round two is here, so let's double the points and bonuses, shall we? Let's see what we're working with. First off, the worst part about sharing a sleeping bag with this player. Okay, choose your favorite. Next in line, in your job, you don't need a bulletproof vest, you need a blank-proof vest. Ready, set, vote! Moving on. If Michigan is shaped like a hand, Texas should be shaped like a blank. It's voting time. Round two is now complete. Let's see where we landed. And now round three, the last lash. This time you'll all be answering the same prompt. Complete this word lash task. Time to take a look. Each of you has a gold medal to award to your favorite quip. Make your picks now. suspense is killing me. Let's see who got those medals. Now let's turn those medals into points. Okay, let's see those final scores. Welcome to the game. Everybody remember their safe word? Cool. This is round one. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to. Let's see those quips. Prompt number one is, what the S stands for in Ulysses S. Grant. Okay, vote for your favorite. And next is a rejected name for a Crayola color. Vote now. And next, the worst time to hear a camera go off. And vote. That's all for round one. Here's the scoreboard. Round two is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. All right, let's get to it. First up, what a bad undercover cop posing as a teen says. Okay, pick your favorite. Next one, life hack. If you don't have a wine rack, simply use a blank. Okay, vote. Up next, the scariest challenge that was never done on Fear Factor. Time to vote. We've reached the end of round 2. Let's see what happened. That's right, it's round 3, the last lash. Look alive because you're all getting the same prompt this time. Come up with the phrase this acronym stands for. Let's see the responses. Pick your medal winners now. Nice. Let's see who snagged the medals. Let's see what the medals to points exchange rate is these days. That's all. Now for the final scores. I'm Schmitty, and this is a little something I like to call Whiplash. Just a friendly reminder, any player caught using quip-enhancing drugs will receive an asterisk next to their record. Time for round 1. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. clock's running out. Get fast or use a safety quip. Okay, remember, this is all your fault. First one, terrible advice from a driver's ed instructor. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next in the hopper, the worst toy you could find in a box of cereal. Vote away. Next on the list, forget hamster balls. Modern hamsters get around in hamster blank. Put in your votes. Round one's over. Let's check the scoreboard. Onward to round two. Remember, all points and bonuses are doubled. Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. The first prompt is an idea for a really weird business. Rent a blank. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Your next prompt is the worst thing to see out the window of your plane. Vote on your devices. Okay, next one. Alvin and the Chipmunks 12 blank. Okay, vote. Round two is no more. Let's see the damage. This is round three, the last lash. One final chance to catch up, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. come up with an answer for this wordlash task. And here's what you did. Present your medals now. Okay, who's taking home some medals? Great, let me just turn those medals into points for you. It's over. Let's see the final scores.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and we are going to do so much bonding tonight. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, you can skip it if you need less of... Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. It's going to be... Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you've ever been pulled over for speeding. Vote for the faker now. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. And everyone voted for... That is indeed the faker. It's category picking time. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, raise your hand if you have a food allergy. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Sharing your theories on who you think the faker is the best way to catch them. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you've seen someone in this room naked. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. And the votes were for... You all got together and chose the wrong person. All right, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to pick which... Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you have ever had stitches. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Don't forget you get points for voting for the faker even if everyone else is wrong. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. the task was, raise your hand if you have brown eyes. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. Everybody voted for the faker has been found. Just in the nick of time. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as bottles of wine are in your house. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. The votes singled out. You found the faker. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to pick which type of task. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, raise your hand if you've ever had a finger in your butt, and doctors count. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. That faker is still on the loose. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you have hairy arms. Vote for the faker now. All the votes went to... Ah, yes, you caught the faker. You made it count when you needed to. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 2 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for both and then hit send. Now, the faker has 2 questions to answer as well. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So, good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. The most recent type of animal you've either shared or received a cute video of. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. Last chance to catch the faker. Let's see your next set of answers. Someone you find attractive. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. And the prime suspect was... Well, at least you were all wrong together. Hey, welcome back to Faking It. Let's jump right in. Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subject. It's going to be... You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Point at the person you would most enjoy dunking in a dunk tank. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. you couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. And the task was, point at the person you last pointed at. Vote for the faker now. Everyone voted for... You all caught the faker. And not a moment too soon. All right, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to pick which type of... You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, point at someone who is probably a dog lover. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Everyone suspects you all ganged up on the wrong person. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. And the task was, point at the person with the deepest voice. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Everyone voted for... Yep, you found the faker. Finally. It's category picking time. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, hold up as many fingers as there are Canadian provinces. Probably. Vote for the faker now. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. This was the task. Hold up the number of fingers you think Homer Simpson has. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. The votes singled out. Group mind steered you in the wrong direction. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, hold up as many fingers as extra ingredients you add to a typical cup of coffee. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. That faker is still on the loose. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as times you've been the faker. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. everybody voted for. That is indeed the faker. It went right down to the wire. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 2 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for both and then hit send. Now, the faker has 2 questions to answer as well. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So, good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. What do you think should really be the legal drinking age? Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. One last chance to catch the faker. Let's see your second batch of answers. The nationality of the car you have most recently been in. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. And the votes were for... You found the faker. Without a moment to spare. Wow.
Welcome to trivia. You know what I love? Being interrupted. Everyone who does it lives. Okay now, first question. Speaking of torture, I used to have an office job. What color does the K represent in the CMYK color model? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Which leaves only you. You're in for a treat. Welcome to the killing floor. Woo, woo, woo. Math alert. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. Everyone else will be playing too. And if any of them do better than you, I'll have to punish you. Time to get your math on. Oh crap, I forgot to put fractions in. Make the most of your limited math time. Guess who's getting subtracted? Uh-oh, looks like somebody's a ghosty ghost. But trivia is not just for those drawing breath. Keep playing and you might just rejoin the living. It's about to get incorporeal up in here. This is where I keep track of all the scores. On this board. I call it a scoreboard. Please don't steal that name from me. Next question. Get your protractors out. No, really, get them out of here. I hate protractors. Figure out your own angles, you lazy jerks. What is the sum of the interior angles of a square? And the correct answer is... this. The rest of you, let's go someplace fun. Welcome back to the killing floor. Please take off your shoes. We're going to play the finger cutting game. I hope you're not fond of extremities. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. Easy, right? All you have to do is endure blinding pain. Ready, set, ah! Good news! One less nail to cut. Here's that scoreboard again. I made it pretty clear what this was the first time, right? I think I'm over-explaining. Let's try this again. Which economist introduced the invisible hand metaphor? Time's running out. Who said this? One of you is still alive. Prepare for your punishment. Let's do a little memory test. Everyone gets to play this time. Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've seen enough. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? If you want to survive, you'll have to be invincible this round. And voila! Look familiar? How much of it did you remember? You got it exactly right. Ugh, let's see how your friends did. We'll get you next time. Quick shout out to all my dead people. Looking good. Alright, next question. What magical land did Teddy Ruxpin come from? Who picked this one? Let's play a game. Let's work on your vocabulary. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I got some of these letters from Highlights magazine. I'm going to hurt the person with the shortest word. Do it, now! By the way, the letters don't have to be touching. And don't forget to press submit when you're done. You're almost out of time. Let's see what you came up with. This is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. Only one player left alive, just how I like it. Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Subatomic particles. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Anytime to date. That was kind of a gimme. Here comes the next question. Australian cities. Time is almost up. Back to life. It's the only way. Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. Sriracha ingredients. Decisions, decisions. Your friend! Better get away fast. Boy Scout ranks. Anytime today. So much blood! Bars with nougat. Time is almost up. Countries containing the Alps. Life swap. Cars made by Kia. Playtime today, kiddo. Who will win? It all rides on this. Girl Scout cookies. Here's another one. Romance language. Decisions.